Alright, what's going on, everyone? So today in this video, I'm here to discuss the most hyped items for Supreme Week 10, and I know you're all probably excited for this video. I didn't cover the collab, like I normally would. Usually I do 2 videos in a week, but I just sort of want to all combine it into one video just because I feel like it's better. I don't think it's necessary to make 2 videos, if you understand what I mean. And also, I've been slowing down on YouTube a bit and just coming up with better ideas so you guys will actually enjoy more. And obviously other things to come before YouTube, like my personal life and school and other things like that. They just become before this, even though I do love this probably the most out of all those things. Obviously my personal life, they're separate things. You can't really compare them necessarily, but I just hope you all understand I love doing this and I appreciate you all watching this video. We're not discussing that, we're discussing the best items, and we're about to get into that. I researched a good bit in this because you guys said, hey Tristan, you start researching a bit more and I think I'll make your videos like 10 times better. I'm like, okay, I took the input and I did do some research for this week. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and yeah, let's get started. Subscribe if you're new. Also, please drop a like. Okay, so the most hyped item this week is the Supreme Killer Trust Tee. Now, we're gonna discuss that in a second, but basically I wanna actually go over the Killer movie. I do spoil a bit in my description of it, but hey, it just is necessary if you guys wanna understand this tee, and after the items I'm gonna discuss more, it's important. So the main actors are Chow Yun-fat, Danny Lee, and Sally Ye. Now basically Sally is a singer named Jenny, and Chow Yun-fat is a assassin named Ah Zhang, if I'm correct, if that's how you pronounce it. And basically in a shootout, he accidentally damages the eye of the singer Jenny, her part, that's what she plays, and he accidentally damages her eye in the shootout. Now basically he later discovers that if Jenny, the singer, does not undergo an expensive operation, then she will go blind, and he doesn't want her to go blind for his own mistake. So basically he decides that he's going to take on one less hitman job so he can then pay for the operation himself, which I think is a good act of kindness for his mistake. I don't think like a normal assassin or hitman would do something like that from what I would expect. Typically they would tend to hide if they did something like that. Basically Danny Lee, also his part is basically he plays a cop in the movie, and his job, he is going after the assassin Ah Zhang, so that's a pretty big role. He also is playing the role of going after it. So since the assassin accepts one more hit, and obviously he's going to use his earning to help pay for the operation to restore the vision of the singer that he blinded. Thing is that he only, in case this is the spoiler part, when he's doing it in his last hit, he only discovers the fact that he's being double crossed by his boss, which is actually this picture on the tee. I believe it's the boss that is double crossing him right there, and that's what the tee is. And then on the back it says, in our profession we shouldn't trust anyone, and that's the thing there. He trusted people as an assassin, and he's getting double crossed right there by his own boss, which I think is pretty crazy right there. And that's really where I think the origin of this tee come from. That's this super iconic photo there for the movie, as many people consider this movie to be like one of the most iconic action films ever. And I'm not trying to exaggerate, it's actually what a lot of people said. People love this movie for the over-top action themes. And also Raekwon, part of Wu-Tang Clan, I may have butchered his name there, but if you guys get what I'm saying, he sampled this movie a lot of times on his 1995 album Only Built for Cuban Links, and I did write that all down on my phone just so you guys can understand that I did put in my research for this video. But looking at that, this tee is very important, and I think it's actually super cool, and it's also really nice design, hence why a lot of people really like it, and it is the most hyped item for this week. It's going to be retailing at $48 if I'm correct, so be on the lookout for that. And being honest, I'd probably give the resale probably like around like $80-$90. I think that's a fair start out. Yeah, this tee is good, and I like the idea and concept behind it. Next up, we have a leather Supreme ID card holder. There is multiple colorways for this. It's a camel one, black one, and red one. I think those are the only colorways for it. It's gonna be retailing $128. So for a card slash ID holder, I don't know if $128 is necessarily worth it, because I don't know. I don't see too much of a purpose in this item. But well, the purpose is to hold your ID, your card, or it's a wallet too, actually. So sort of a 2-in-1, which is sort of cool. And you can attach it to like a belt buckle, or not belt buckle, but just like your jeans or pockets, because it has a little thing right there. I'm tired, so if I'm messing up my words, just get me and understand me there. But for me, this item is a drop. I just personally don't see it too much, and resell it could, but I don't know about like I don't know. It's an interesting accessory, so it could resell, but I'm just like in between on it. I really think there's only very few items that are gonna resell this week, and the first one will, and this one, it may. So if you want to take the risk, you can go ahead and try and get this item. A good majority of people like it. I'm one of the people that doesn't. But hey, don't hate me for it. It's just not my thing. So if it were to resell, probably not that much. I'd say like 150, 160 would probably be the resale point. Next up, I'm gonna say the most hyped item is this Supreme Champion 3D Metallic Crewneck. I haven't seen, again, much discussion around this, but you know, it is a Supreme Champion item intended to be that Supreme and Champion items do fairly well. So looking at this, it's going to be retailing at, if I'm correct, I'm looking at it, it's, yeah, $148. So, you know, typical, you know, Crewneck retail point for an item like this. And looking at it, we have 7 colorways, and the most hyped colorways I'd probably put would probably be the black one or the orange one. And, you know, I think there's also a gray one, so that one will do fairly well also. And yeah, colorways typically do matter with items like this. There's ones that will do better and not as good. That's just a sort of a known thing there, so I thought I'd share that. But looking at it, for me, on this item, it will resell, I think. And honestly, if I had to put a resale point on it, I'd say probably around 175, 180 at the start. And it could go up, but typically Supreme Champion collabs, I say, are fairly consistent with resale. So for this, it A, could brick, or B, could actually, you know, resell for like a $30, $40 profit. So I'm hoping for option B, because I want resale to be, again, really good, but we gotta see. Not too sure. Okay, so the next item, very interesting one, is the Supreme Tag Heuer Pocket Pro stopwatch. For $268, you can get a stopwatch. When I saw this, I sort of just got my chip bag. I was in the middle of class. I saw it for $268, and I just sort of like, it's really not worth it. For $268, I just wouldn't consider it worth it at all. And it's going to brick, because let's face it, a $268 stopwatch. Come on, guys. Why can't we just go out to a Mega Sports, or I don't know, any store that sort of carries like sports things, and get one for like $20 online too? You can get one for $20 online, $20, like, why would you pay $268 for one as a little Supreme logo on it? And yes, this is actually a very high class stopwatch. I thought I pumped it out. It can hold up like up to like, I think 99 like continuous sessions, so it can save a lot of data. And you know, that's pretty cool. It has like a little plastic case too. So this is a real deal stopwatch. So it would be more expensive in reality, but for the fact, $268 for one that just has Supreme in it, I'm gonna block this out completely for any resale. Just one colorway, white, and you know, it's just too much. And this may be a bit shocker that I'm putting this in the top 5 most hyped items for this week, but I feel like this item is extremely slept on because it's fire. And it's this Supreme the Killer skateboard deck. Now again, this has that iconic scene on it right there. I do not remember the name for the scene. I didn't really find that out, but you guys get what I'm saying. When the boss turns on him, that's what I think this scene is. Or I'm not too sure really, but I think that's what it is. Looking at it though, this item is fire. It's a really nice skate deck. Like, it attached the whole design across the back of it, and the mini box logo there. And also on the front, it says the Killer Supreme. Like, you just gotta think about it. People are gonna go crazy for this. Gonna hang it up on their walls everywhere, like as many as they can get. They're just gonna put them all in a row. That's why I see in this item. I see the skate deck reselling really nicely, and then hopefully a lot of people also use it for its purpose, because that's what I think this item should be used for only, honestly. When I see skate decks, I'm like, yeah, hanging up on your wall, it's cool, decoration. But for me, I feel like, you know, skaters should get the skate decks because they're actually gonna use them. That's just my personal thoughts. I'm not trying to appeal to skaters only. I'm just saying it's what I think personally. But looking at it, nice. And yeah, it's a fire piece. I just said nice, but it's actually really nice. Just if you want to keep it simple, I think it's a really well done piece, nicely designed, and Supreme killed it with the deck. So hopefully this will also kill it with resale, because it's going to be retailing at $66. So hopefully a resale for like $120. I'm hoping for a nice resale price on this. But yeah, that is the end of this video. So if you guys did enjoy, subscribe, drop a like, and let me know what you all are going for tomorrow. I may go for the skate deck, even though I don't skate anymore. So I'm contradicting myself. So, I may just go for the Trust Tee, or for like one of the hoodies. There's not too many items I'm really interested in. I'm just gonna say, this week's okay. Overall, if you guys probably want to give me a rating, the collab is probably like an 8 to 9 out of 10. Very nicely done, iconic collaboration. And then overall for like lookbook, it's sort of just nah. So, this week's probably like a 5 to 6 out of 10, being honest. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. So peace out.